AEW needs Shane McMahon. AEW needs Shane McMahon. Oh, hey, YouTube, what's going on? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. This is the camera that I thought I was going to be using to film all of my videos for 2025, but I'm working through some issues right now. You know, got some things I got to work on, but it'll come to use sooner than later. Nice little Canon, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna stick with this camera for now, which does have better quality to me. This camera has a lot of potential. I've used it before for other projects, but that's not why y'all here. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram at Real Black Couch Booking. And if you want to have conversations with real wrestling fans who enjoy, you know, nice little, not even debates, just, you know, very good casual conversations without calling each other names, please join the Couch Cord, aka my Discord. Link is in the description down below. Anyway, man, I want to get into this video, and I'm very excited to make this video because I want AEW to be successful. I don't know about you guys. I know everyone has a difference of opinion, but I don't want AEW to be successful because I'm a fanboy and I'm on Tony Khan's bandwagon, or I'm trying to get a deal with AEW, or blah, 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 blah. I want AEW to be successful because when you have competition, normally you raise the stakes. Normally you elevate to a new level. So if another company besides WWE, which is the main company, is successful, then that'll make WWE step up. Then once WWE steps up again, then AEW will step up. Then once AEW step up, then TNA will step up. And it'll be a domino effect for those who are willing to be in competition. And if they're not willing to be in competition and don't want to step up, then they will fizzle out. Yes, I think any bad wrestling company, whether it be national, mainstream, or independent, if they suck, they should fizzle out. The cream of the crop will rise to the top, and that is what I want to happen. But right now, really the only main competition that WWE has as far as an American standpoint, United States standpoint, is AEW. TNA doing their own thing, and they're in a partnership with WWE, and I like what TNA is doing. They just got a new TV deal with Canada, so shout out to TNA. But I want AEW to be successful because I think about this. I don't know if y'all play video games, but I used to play 2K. I used to buy NBA 2K every year. I didn't buy NBA 2K25 this year because they keep doing the same thing. They have no competition. They could keep making you do microtransactions because there's no other company making a basketball game. So now it's kind of like you have no choice but to play our game. So, oh, you don't like that? You got to pay to have a good My Player? What you going to do about it? And I don't like that mentality. So I like that, you know, this is the first time in a long time that we had another wrestling company that could at least rival WWE on the national stage. TNA's always been around, but, you know, they really haven't been out there in a very, very long time. The last time TNA was seriously competition for me is 2010s and down, and even 2010s it started to get a little wonky. So with that being said, well, Black Couch, how can AEW really rival WWE, or at least make them sweat a little bit? You know, you've seen what's been going on the past year with, you know, people saying, you know, the week-to-week shows aren't good, empty arenas, they're not really selling, the ratings are bad, and all this type of stuff. Well, I think we're taking a step in the right direction. It did come out that Tony Khan will be using smaller venues, which is great. I think that would be great because, one, it makes the place look packed, which is great. Listen, some people are, I don't want to call people sheep, that we don't gotta tell people down, but some people are influenced by appearances. If AEW, if the camera goes around the crowd, they see empty seats, and people go to the shows and see that empty seats are blocked off because the camera's not gonna pan over there, it's a bad look. It doesn't look good, and people are gonna, you know, hop on the comment section on YouTube or on Instagram and be like, you know what, AEW is trash, bro. They can't even fill an arena with 10,000 seats or whatever the case may be. So that's not a good look. Going the smaller route is great because it also will say, bro, if you can't fill a 5,000 seat arena, then this probably isn't going to be a good experiment. Maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe this isn't just meant to happen. We're not meant to have more competition for WWE if you can't fill out an arena that's smaller than 20,000, 15,000, and, you know, you can't fill up a 10,000 seat arena, we might have an issue. You know what I'm saying? So that'll, not only would I help them in appearance, but it will reveal if they need to be something else. Now, I will say they did get the deal with HBO Max. I'm looking forward to seeing what the situation is with that. I would love for that to be a transfer to, instead of doing pay-per-views, because boy, do I hate paying 40 to 50 to 60, whatever dollars for a pay-per-view, especially if you do a pay-per-view every month. I am not a big fan of that. WWE has really figured it out with the whole Peacock situation. Peacock gave them a lot of bread for them to show the PLEs, and of course Peacock, gets a lot of people just sign up for the subscription just to watch, WWE PLEs and WWE library. I know for a fact HBO Max will have the library of AEW, but I'm wondering if the pay-per-view situation will change, and if it does, and they do have something that's similar to WWE, I'm here for it. I'm watching AEW pay-per-view every time for sure. So hopefully that is the situation. Obviously AEW is still with TNT. I think TNT is a good place for them. Not mad at that at all. They did get rid of Rampage, which thank goodness. Honestly, in my opinion, it should be AEW Dynamite and Ring of Honor. Don't do the WWE route. Don't have 3 shows for whatever they like. Even Collision, I'm like whatever. Like just Dynamite on Wednesday, and then Ring of Honor is getting a TV. They getting a TV spot, and then Ring of Honor should just be the second show. Have them intertwine and interact more. Have your Ring of Honor Women's Champion going against the AEW Women's Champion more, interact and show up on each other's shows to bring the profile of Ring of Honor up as well. Because Ring of Honor has some really, really good superstars, but a lot of people don't really know what's going on. Ring of Honor a lot of people are looking at Ring of Honor as AEW's developmental, but that's not the case, because someone like Athena isn't a developmental superstar. She had the belt for almost 1,000 days at this point, so that's not the case. But that's what a lot of people think. So I think we need to get that is a little bit misconstrued, I believe. But this is the main point I'm gonna make. The main point is that AEW needs Shane McMahon. AEW needs Shane McMahon. Why do they need Shane McMahon? Think about it like this. Tony Khan, let me say this, all right? He's a wrestling fan through and through, but sometimes a wrestling fan shouldn't be the person that's booking the show. Because us as wrestling fans, even myself, we come up with a lot of ridiculous things that will counteract the business thing, but it will be good for fans. And Tony Khan has done some I don't want to say good, but he's done things that's business savvy that people might not agree with, and hey, it is what it is, but it is what was best for his business at the time. But you need like Tony Khan, I use basketball reference, right? If Tony Khan is the GM of a team, if Tony Khan's the GM of the Lakers, he shouldn't be making coaching decisions. You need a coach to coach the players. You're the GM, you're trading the players. You're looking at ticket sales, you're looking at revenue, blah, blah, blah. But as far as coaching the players, as far as running the practices, as far as inspiring the players, you shouldn't do that. The only time you need to interact with the players is when you negotiate contracts and you tell them to come to press conferences. But the coach is the one who coaches the players, develops the players, tells the players the plays. Shane McMahon needs to be the coach of the team. Shane McMahon should be the coach of the AEW Lakers, not Tony Khan. Tony Khan needs to be the GM. Tony Khan knows how to run a business. His family owns the Jaguars, owns soccer teams. It's wrestling. You're having fun and you're passionate about wrestling. I applaud that, but run it like a business. You run the business. Let the coach run the team, because you literally have sports teams. So you should try to run that. Try to run those sports teams. No, run AEW like you run the sports teams. I don't understand why that hasn't been the mentality. And it's not like he's out here dancing all in the music videos. It ain't like he out here doing all that, you feel me? He's playing his role, but at the end of the day, he's playing it too much. Tony Khan, I will give Tony Khan this. He's a good concept guy. But as far as like the steps to get to his concept, that's just like a wrestling fan. Yo, what if this happened? Okay, Black Couch. So how do we get to Kyle Fletcher becoming AEW World Champion? I mean, I would be able to think about it, because y'all know I get busy. But it would take me some time. And Tony Khan, he sees the future he sees the future, but he doesn't see the steps to getting to the future. That's what Tony Khan's issue is, in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable, most smartest guy in the universe, but I think if Tony Khan were to really sit down and really unpack that aspect of why things might not be going the way he think that they should go, then I think he'll be way more successful. And like I said, I'm rooting for AEW, not because I'm a big AEW fanboy. Y'all already know my punchline. I'm a fan of pro wrestling. I'm not a fan of just one company. I like pro wrestling. If you show me a good wrestling show, I'm gonna watch it. You invite me to indie shows, hit me up. I'll come be in the front row, be supportive. So I want wrestling as a whole to be good all around. So that's my whole thing. It's not just about WWE being better. It's not about AEW being better. And that's my opinion. Honestly, you know, I was going against the tribalism stuff, whatever the case may be. But if that's your wave, that's your wave, bro. If you prefer, it's nothing wrong preferring something. Do I prefer WWE over AEW? AEW, absolutely. But does AEW do things that I like better that WWE does? Yes, AEW does the tournament system way better than WWE. AEW's pay-per-views, most of the time with AEW's pay-per-views, they try to make each pay-per-view feel like a big deal. Where WWE, they take off for certain pay-per-views. They're like, all right, as long as the big four pay-per-views are bangers, that's fine. AEW don't take off their pay-per-views. They try to make every pay-per-view feel spectacular, and then the all-outs and the all-ins and all that type of stuff, they make it, all right, they raise the roof a little bit more, but every pay-per-view kind of feels like a big deal most of the time. So that's just my opinion though. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the love and support as always. Your boy got some editing to do. 2025, man. I'm trying to up the ante, trying to, you know, build this community even more, and just try to spread some positivity, man. Some good vibes, and just have fun with y'all, man. But we gonna tell the truth at the end of the day. If something's bad, it's bad. If something's good, it's good. If something is meh, it's meh. I'm looking forward to next week. Next week's gonna be a big week for wrestling. And man, I'm recording this video on Wednesday, actually. So today is the first 2025 AEW show. So honestly, I'm ready. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Thank you for the love support as always. Hopefully I get to put this to good use very soon. It's not the most newest camera, but I paid money for it some time ago. And this is actually the first camera I used when I first really tried to get back into YouTube. So I'm trying to resurrect it. I need an SD card reader. I don't care about the technical stuff. Don't worry about it. But like, comment, subscribe, thank you for the love support as always, man. I'll talk to you later, man. Peace.